Hi, this is Shelley Craft, and welcome to SNN Live. We're at the Southeastern Medical Device Association 2013 conference here at the Georgia Tech Global Learning Center in Atlanta, Georgia. With me, Holland Johnson, the executive editor of the Medical Device Daily. Welcome to SNN Live.
Thanks for having me, Shelley.
It's good to have you. Okay, tell me about the Medical Device Daily.
Medical Device Daily is a publication that basically covers the industry from head to toe. We are basically doing anything in financing, deals, agreements, new company information. We cover everything in the industry. We consider ourselves to be the premier publication for medical technology.
So you're reporting on all of the events that these companies are going through, right?
Absolutely.
So in your opinion, and your opinion is valued, you've been doing this for many, many years, what's going on out there in the marketplace?
Well, basically, it's a struggle, not just for small companies, but for anybody really within the industry, because basically, you know, you got reimbursement issues, you've got funding issues, and you've got regulatory issues, and all these are converging right now to be a perfect storm of just horrendous problems for the industry, I think.
So what about funding? Tell me particularly about funding, because obviously companies are coming to these conferences to find an angel.
Yes, they are. Investing, I mean, basically, if you're a company coming into the space right now and you're an early round company, you are going to have a hard time getting the attention of venture capitalists because of all those things I just mentioned. But smaller companies can still find money, but they're really going to have to look for, as you said, an angel, or work for one of these, basically a crowdfunding scenario, or maybe even go to a translational center. Those are also a good area for them to look at. But it's going to be a tough road to hoe. If you can get through the A round, you can get to the B round. You'll probably be okay. That's the main thing, is getting through that A round. Once you do that, you are probably going to be gold.
So, you know, there's a period and point in time where a PhD with a great idea starts to think about leaving his job and going on his own and figuring he's going to get friends and family financing, and he might or she might, but at the end of the day, he's got a lot of proof of concept to do even before he gets to or she gets to a round and past that. I have witnessed at this conference a lot of those people. They've got great ideas, and by the way, some of the technology is remarkable.
Dynamite,
And I say to myself, gee, you know, you can't fund everything. How do you choose?
That's a very good question. I think if you basically come to the point where your technology is a game changer, it does something that quicker or better than what's already out in the market, that's what's going to work for you. Anything that's just a mousetrap that's the same, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. No one's going to fund it. Although if you have a good team, you might be able to get a B round product, funded. So
now let me ask you this. This is a fun question in a way. In most cases in the business world, public companies, private companies, funding sources want to ride the jockey because they get, you can have a deadbeat horse, but if you got a good jockey, you can still win the race. Is that true in medical devices?
Absolutely is. I think if you've got a great team, that's one of the things I think venture capitalists look at, is if you've got a great team, that really can overcome a lot of other obstacles for getting your product funded. I just think I firmly believe that, and I've seen it time and time again that is the case. Because if you've got a good track record, then chances are you've already been through this, you've done it before, you know what you're doing, it'll work for you.
I'm going to throw you a bone. Okay, you've got the wonderment of electronic medical records. You've got the wonderment of personalized medicine. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about a topic you're well versed in. What do you see as the pinnacle of the most important breakthrough technology in the medical device area that we can expect to see in the next 2 years?
The next 2 years. Basically, I think bioabsorbable stents are going to be a big deal. Right now, drug-eluting stents are the thing right now, but bioabsorbable is better because basically it dissolves in your body. You don't have to have the actual device in you, and I think you're going to see more and more of that kind of thing going forward, where the kind of the convergence of medical and biotech, and I think it'll be a big deal in the industry going forward.
Now, if somebody wanted to read about that particular company, they could probably come to your website and read about it,
Absolutely.
correct? So what's that website?
www.medicaldevicesdaily.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Holland Johnson, executive editor of the Medical Device Daily, and I look at all publications in this industry as friends because we're all trying to help small companies, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this is all about. So I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNN Live. We're at the Southeastern Medical Device Association 2013 conference. 200. They didn't even have video cameras then. In Georgia. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Holland for coming on again.
Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate it.
You got it.
It was a pleasure.